Corsair thought a 5mm thickness increase in the RS Max series fans could improve performance while keeping the noise output low. I will confirm this, or not, through my tests. Corsair owns the same testing long-wing machine as I have, so I'm sure its engineers extensively tested these fans before release to ensure their expected performance. Besides increased reliability, the fan's magnetic dome bearing also promises low noise output, which is not what I measured with my equipment. However, you will have to check the noise output and normalized performance data for more details on that. Here are the key features of the RS120 and RS140 Max fans. The 30mm thickness, the PWM control speeds, the LCP construction, Corsair's air guide technology, the magnetic dome bearing and the 0 RPM mode. The prices of these new Corsair fans are high, sky high I could say. It looks strange to have such high prices while at the same time these fans don't have anything innovative to show. There is no RGB lighting also, which could justify some bucks from their price. Corsair was kind enough to send me both packages, the one containing a single fan and the double fan package. You can easily distinguish them by the size and the price. Besides the paperwork, the bundle includes the required fixing bolts. The fan has 7 blades and is made of liquid crystal polymer. The increased thickness enhances performance since it allows for larger blades and a larger motor. The only problem is that these fans will need more space than the typical ones, which are 25mm thick. As expected from a high-end fan, there are rubber pads on the corner to filter vibrations. I use a fan performance measurement apparatus to evaluate cooling fans. This is a highly sophisticated scientific instrument made in Taiwan by Longwing. Besides the Longwing machine, I also use a hemianechoic chamber and a highly sophisticated and super expensive noise analyzer by Breuel & Kjær. Despite the low maximum speed, the fan's maximum airflow is impressive, exceeding 100 CFM, a performance that other fans have to spin at over 2000 RPM to achieve. The fan's increased thickness helps in achieving such a high airflow. The other fan with 30mm thickness in this graph is the Superflower Mega Cool, which achieves the highest airflow performance. The static pressure is not high since this fan focuses on airflow. As you can see, the top fan for static pressure is the Corsair NR140 HP, which is used in Corsair's PSUs. Despite the low maximum speed, the fan's power consumption is increased at close to 3 Watt. I expected lower noise readings given the fan's low maximum speed. Frequency plots, 25% fan speed. There's a frequency spike at 50 Hz, which is noise from the electricity network. 50% fan speed. Peak frequency 400 Hz. Second highest frequency 250 Hz. 75% fan speed. Peak frequency 250 Hz. 100% fan speed. Peak frequency 800 Hz. Second highest frequency 400 Hz. I have recorded the signals, but please keep in mind that I've enabled automatic gain control to do so to make it easier for you to reproduce them. Noise normalized tests. 20 decibels noise output. Low speed. Top airflow, low static pressure, average power consumption. 25 decibels noise output. Low speed, top airflow, low static pressure, increased power consumption, given the fan's speed. 30 decibels noise output. Low speed, top airflow, low static pressure, increased power consumption. 35 decibels noise output. Low speed, top airflow, low static pressure, increased power consumption. Advertised vs real performance. In this table, anything in red means bad news, while the blue fonts are the good ones. Almost everything is in red here, but the deviation at airflow is not that high, and the same goes for noise output. The fan's power consumption is higher than what Corsair states, and the true static pressure is notably lower too. Given its low maximum speed, the RS140 Max achieves impressive airflow, but it is not as silent as expected. Its thickness is increased to 30 mm, so you will need more space in your chassis. If you install these fans on a 38 mm thick radiator, you will need at least 68 mm of clearance. Nonetheless, given the low static pressure, I wouldn't recommend this fan for radiator use, but primarily for chassis airflow use. Two more downsides of this fan are the crazy high price and the lack of a daisy chain option. Especially the high price, with each RS140 Max costing $40, will turn most users away. Corsair should seriously rethink its pricing policy and adjust it to the tough competition. At 25 dB normalized noise output, a noise level that won't annoy most users while allowing for high enough speeds for decent performance, the RS140 Max achieves top airflow but very low static pressure. Despite its smaller thickness, 27 mm versus 30 mm of the RS140 Max, the Arctic P14 Max achieves good airflow and top static pressure, so it is ideal for any use. Its price is also much lower than Corsair's fan. The Lian Li Unifan TL LCD140 might also achieve top airflow, but it is even more expensive than the RS140 Max. A very good option is also the INWIN Neptune AN140, which can be found at an extremely good price, $29 for the triple pack. To check all alternative fan offerings, read my best cooling fans article on hwbusters.com before investing in new cooling solutions. You will also find this review on hwbusters.com. Bye bye!